That microphone is muted.
You're red.
Okay, here we are now back at RFLAN 43 for the finals of the Dota 2 Pro League. I am joining Caster Vixen. I am Axis. We're in Perth, Western Australia. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
We're a little sleepy. I will admit, my brain's a little foggy, so apologies for any crazy stuff we start saying, but we're down here to cast and have some good fun. So hopefully this grand final gives us some good games. It's a best of 3, 1 game advantage going to Jokes on You. And if Yes Tide Hunter get through this game with a win, we will have a second match coming up after that. So it remains to be seen. Thanks for joining us on the live stream, and let's hope it's a good game.
Let's give some shout-outs while we can before anything starts happening. We've got Damo watching at home. I know my good mate Cho is watching watching the stream as well. Do you know anybody else that happens to be watching at the moment?
I think there's a bunch of people who've wandered in from my Twitter, so I think we've got people from all over the world watching this little LAN tournament that we're casting out from Western Australia. So it's nice to be joined by people from all over the world. So thanks for jumping in with us, guys, and I hope you enjoy the stream.
Okay, so here we go. We are Radiant Team. Ascension have banned the. Sorry, not the Ascension.
JoY.
Jokes on You have banned the Gyro out straight away.
And the Batrider there. Now, Gyro's been causing a lot of problems in this LAN, and pretty much every game we've seen him picked, he has steamrolled the opposing team. So JoY did come up to us and say they had a strategy to beat him. I believe that strategy is banning him.
Well,
solid strategy.
Let's see how this one pays off for them. Yeah.
And there's the Batrider pick out from Yes Tide, which is a good ban out there. We know that JoY do like running the Batrider in the mid and getting those blink initiations with the lasso.
5 seconds
so
remaining.
Solid ban out there, and here's a pretty typical first ban. JoY taking the time now, so obviously deciding between do they ban out the Magnus, the Nakes, the Nyx, those early bans, and it's going to be the Coddle. So they do get first pick, which means they maybe will pick up the Magnus themselves first. That's the Lone Druid ban from Yes Tide, so Magnus is still in the pool.
The Coddle ban also means that there's no anti-push coming from Yes Tide Hunter, so that if JoY decided to go for an early push, there's none of that, Coddle Blast pushing them back. And, you're right, they picked up the Magnus.
And there's the Magnus pickup. And, I mean, you very, very rarely see him go past the first bans and not get first pick. The Nyx Assassin first pick from Yes Tide, so no real surprises there. Magnus likely to be their solo mid-hero, although they can run him on the long lane. Lifestealer up from Yes Tide there. They ran a very successful Lifestealer in this last game in their tri-lane there, so looking to see good things out from him, and Nyx Assassin as a support. Giving that Impale, that initiation, lets Lifestealer have that chance to do that damage out there. So
yeah, having the Nyx on the team means that they're going to have to spend a little bit extra gold on the sentries just to have them ready to go. Once he hits 6, he's someone you have to watch.
And that's a Shadow Demon pick up from JoY. Shadow Demon, the flavour of this tournament, and Alina. So good combo there. We had the disruption and that fairly confirmed instant stun from Lina there. She won't have any problems hitting a stun on a tri-lane with a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, Lina, as well as another good redhead we know, Jeeves, is going to be, he's watching this game. No, I'm looking forward to see how Lina pans out, because I haven't actually seen her in a game yet tonight.
Yeah, we've seen her banned a lot. Usually teams see the Shadow Demon pick up and they ban her, but being a second pick and having 2 picks on their board, JoY were able to pick up her, and I would assume that setup is going to cause a lot of problems in a tri-lane. There is a Rubik pickup from Yes Tide, so they do have a fair bit to steal. They can steal a couple of the ultis. Maybe even steal a skewer from Magnus. That's always entertaining when you see Rubik try and pull that off.
Stealing the RP or the Laguna Blade is also quite a good move.
Solid. And TA ban, interesting ban from Yes Tide. We don't actually see TA picked up a lot, and with the Magnus already picked up, not really seeing that JoY would run a TA. And we do have a Puck and a Queen of Pain ban up from JoY, so they are worried a little bit about their mid lane hero that Yes Tide is going to pick up.
Yeah, so at the moment there's no one looking to run against Magnus in the middle. they've still got a couple of choices that they could go. They've banned out the Cop and Puck and TA have all been banned out, sorry, and they're all mid heroes. So
and Furion ban out from Yes Tide, worrying about that versatility that he has, being able to teleport around that map, pushing out lanes when team fights are going on, and then coming back in time to cause some damage. And he's a very quick farmer, so decent ban from Yes Tide out there. Last ban's going to be Jakiro from JoY. Worrying about that stun, they don't want Yes Tide to have any more. Well, taking out that extra stun, they've already got the Nyx Impale there and the Rubik Telekinesis. Giving them the Jakiro Ice Path is just very frustrating when you've got a Lifestealer on the board, walking around and right-clicking people.
And he's got the open wounds as well that almost acts as good as a stun. So.
And we've seen Alchemist ban out here. That's an interesting one. We have seen Alchemist play tonight. I can't remember. Was it JoY that did play him?
Yes, it was JoY.
Yes, it was. So perhaps that's a little bit of a respect ban there. They may know that JoY like playing this carry hero, and as a fair call, he did get up to something like 30k net worth towards the end of the game. So
a full set and 10k in the bank. So
that's a pretty decent ban out there.
5 seconds.
So we're still missing a off laner. Oh, there we go. We've gotten the Windrunner, and looking for a top carry as well.
Yeah, so Windrunner's a good hero here. You've got the stuns out from the shadow, from the laner and the disruption. Windrunner just adding that extra shackle in, really giving them a lot of control over the positioning of Yes Tide's heroes. Luna pickup from Yes Tide, perhaps realizing that they can maybe do something with it that Ascension could not in the last game that we just saw.
Yeah, Ascension tried, and Luna just didn't get the farm needed to compete against the Gyro in the last game. It'd be interesting to see where they play her. She could be playing the Cara. Oh no, they've got the Nyx, so she probably could end up playing in the middle.
Yeah, they can run Luna in the middle. I'd be interested to see a Luna versus Magnus middle lane. I mean, Luna essentially plays like a melee hero sometimes. She's got such a short range, so that could work out for her. She is very squishy though, so she'd have to play fairly cagey in that mid lane, and that's a Shadow Fiend pickup. They were hinting at this earlier on, and they have delivered, and a Leshrac pickup from Yes Tide. Will we see this Shadow Fiend as their safe lane farmer? I expect we will with a Magnus in the mid. Got a few glitches.